All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. If things look a little bit different, we're in a different location here. We're over at Kendra's house here, and we're going to try to do Porch Podcast at your favorite editor's house.
Season 1, episode 12.
Episode 12. We've gone through episode 12. It's I know you guys want to see some more. We're going to see how this first season goes and try to plan for the second season and get some more information out there for you guys. So we're excited. We're excited to get some of that stuff going. We've got quite the list here that Kendra's got in front of her. We're going to try to get through and answer more of these questions.
So first and foremost, I have an entire bag of fan mail over here. I have not gone through any of it, so I will have to read the notes that are included.
I've been through a lot of it, and like I said, you guys like to see us open some of this stuff, and we're the luckiest people in the world. You guys are sending us some of this cool stuff. That one I don't think it had a note, but I'm just going to go maple syrup. Really awesome. I don't think the tag had, but thank you guys. And that, I mean, if you need Dr. Pepper in Tic Tac form, well, somebody's got me covered. So thank you guys so much for sending that. That's going to be really good on the old breakfast.
Oh yeah, we usually have pancakes almost every morning because that's where Laura likes to eat.
Syrup and coffee?
Yeah. It didn't say anything on the postcard, but...
Yeah, I didn't see anything on the postcard. It probably had a note with it, and I'm horrible. We get a lot of this stuff, and sometimes it goes to the lot, sometimes it comes to the house, and we just gather it all up in one big thing, and sometimes we're lucky to get notes.
Yeah, it just says whiskey, maple syrup. So I don't know if they had a note included in it.
You know who you are. Thank you, guys. We appreciate that, for sure.
Also, Pixel Planet sent this notebook.
So yeah, Pixel Planet had reached out and sent some of the original tow truck stickers here that Kendra's got, and some of the puppies that we got at home. Pixel Planet, guys, if you guys need any of this stuff, reach out to this gal. She has hooked us up several times with tow truck stickers and this amazing Porch Podcast
so cool
for season 2 notebook. I mean, it's down to like
the drinks
and wow, and a very high quality notebook.
That's
too.
What I said when she pulled it out. I was like, that's like a really high quality notebook.
Pixel Planet does an amazing job with all the decals.
That's my mowing guy.
Oh, the mowing guy's here. Uh-oh, this might be bad. We might get loud.
We might have to move this to the back porch so that it's not so loud because my lawn keeper guys are here.
But yeah, if you guys get any of those stickers through the merch that you order, most of that stuff does come from Pixel Planet, the little toy tow truck. So
Jeanette says, Jeff and Kristen, just a little thank you for helping out my small business. I never expected my business to be mentioned when I sent my care package, but that little mention has definitely driven business my way. Thanks again, Jeanette. Pixel Planet stickers, and I do want to specify it's Pixel PLAN-IT, plan it, not planet like Earth.
Yeah.
Pixel Planet.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we'll try to maybe transition to the back so that we're not disturbing them. Hang tight. So you guys get both scenes in this one, the front porch and the back porch. The mowers are going to do their mowing thing. Pixel Planet, we're moving on from Pixel Planet. Like I said, if you guys need that stuff, make sure you reach out to her because she does an absolutely amazing job.
I also have these signs.
Yeah, we got a couple of these, guys. Thank you for sending this stuff. This makes a really good goofy experience sometimes at the lot. So we usually try to hang these up there at the vending machine area, and we've got some really funny ones there that we hang up. So that's really awesome.
It's a really nice, like high quality piece of wood. It's got a hanger on the back.
Yeah, this one's very nice too. The print is very, so yeah, you guys that are sending in this stuff, we get to see people from all over the world stop in and their first time reading these signs, and then we get the reaction there on the camera. It's really funny.
I guess I should probably do the chocolate because I don't want it to melt.
Yeah, we should probably get into that. So,
okay. So I think
it was Belgium
Belgium is it this?
I think it's that's for sure. Found a note. Okay.
From Joe DeBoard, a little thank you gift from a fan in Belgium. I hope you'll enjoy this.
All the way from Belgium. How awesome is that? Well, I'll let you know, Joe, as soon as this package came in, it had some ice packs and things like that, and I was a little alarmed when I seen the package there at the lot, and Kristen immediately dove in, and she's already had a piece of this chocolate, and she said, wow, amazing, absolutely amazing. So,
ooh, that looks good.
So we appreciate that, Joe. This is going to be a definite pick-me-up in the afternoon.
These won't leave my house.
Yeah, these are probably staying here, so everybody's going to get to enjoy them right here, right now for the rest of them. But all the way from Belgium, what a cool thing!
I should probably go put those in the house. So
Elijah's really big in the whiskey stuff too. So
Elijah has a whiskey collection, so this will definitely be cool for the collection.
But they're numbered, and the form that they'd sent was each individual what they were, and a really nice cap and cork. So thank you for sending that stuff. It's not often that we get to taste and drink, but we do get those opportunities every now and then, and it's nice to be able to share that with the family and just try that stuff out. And
I can now because I am no longer pregnant.
that's always good. So it was always a thing. We'd go out, or have our dinners, and Kendra's like, oh, you guys get to try this stuff, and I don't.
The note says, hello EA family. I found your channel about 2 years ago. I've watched every episode since. I love the way that you give back to the children and the community, and also how you help those out in need who need to show up on calls. Some are down on life and can't afford it. Honestly, I would love to meet y'all one day, so I'm thinking about illegally parking just so I can meet y'all. On a recent podcast live stream, I noticed you had a bottle of Johnny Walker Red Labels from the Homeland Security people?
Homeland Security sent the Johnny Walkers, yeah.
I'm a big-time whiskey enthusiast, mostly bourbon, but I do dabble in Scotch whiskey at times. I'm also part of a whiskey YouTube community called SLB Drinks. We do charity events every year, one of which is a golf charity. This is like right up my husband's alley.
Yeah.
In the spring or early summer for suicide awareness. Wow. The second one is in the fall for Riley's Children's Hospital. Last year, after a couple years of raising money, our community raised over $1 million in total. When I joined a few years ago, I learned how much YouTube communities can truly be family. Your channel promotes this. As a gratitude, I wanted to send you this gift box of some samples of whiskey. Since I noticed a Johnny Walker bottle on the porch the other day, I included some Scotch. If you're bourbon drinkers, I'll send some varieties of those as well. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your service to the community. You're always welcome to join our community as well. Note, the number 6 sample was a barrel that JT Mellick donated to raise money for Riley's Children's Hospital. Cheers.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Like I said, we appreciate you guys sending this stuff out to us. It makes for a really cool experience for us to be able to sample the stuff that's, from all over. And Kendra's exactly right. Elijah, our husband, is he's into all that stuff. The golf, the bourbon, and it's just a cool thing. Some guys, gals get to sit down and have a cigar and some whiskey in the afternoon and just relax, and it's a cool thing.
This is more chocolate.
More chocolate. So the chocolate has got to go inside. There's no question about that. He always does such a good job with
That's funny.
With all of his cartoons. One more thing here to get to on our list is Gary Monroe. If you guys have followed our channel, you know that Gary is just an amazing, awesome artist that has taken some time out to send us some of his art in the past. And I've got a big binder of artwork from Gary, and he always does just such an amazing job with our cartoons, and we get to laugh and giggle about this stuff all the time. It's so funny because Gary reminds me so much of my grandpa and the artwork that he had drawn out for us, and it's just a really cool thing. So big happy birthday out there to Gary. I
just
think
turned 83.
83. So happy birthday, Gary. Sorry we missed out. Might be a little late on that one, but he says he's still kicking, he says.
Turned 83 in June, which my son was born in June. So happy birthday, Gary. Found a cartoon from 24. Forget to send it, I guess. So sending it along with a new one. Hope y'all are doing well. Still enjoy your vids. Enjoy your sons also. Stay well, happy, healthy.
So it just shows you how long that Gary's like, he found an old one from 24 that he forgot to send.
This is from 2024, and it says, boy, you wouldn't believe the view from in here, from the porta potty. Kristen says, Jeff, shut the door. And this is from 2024. I think it's from when you guys were up in the mountains showing the construction, the new cabin construction.
Yeah.
It says J. Jones Construction on the sign.
Yeah. He's just the attention to detail in the cartoons that he makes for us is just absolutely amazing. But like I said, I'll put this with the collection. We did get a binder that has all of Gary's artwork that he's sent to us. And at some point in time, like, I want to make sure that it's safe, but I want to make sure that I can get it out there to you guys as well. So, you know, maybe we'll try to get that binder over to the gazebo in a safe spot to where you guys can go through it. But
he also sent some Forever stamps, and these are, I think, America 250.
Yeah, just in case we needed some stamps. So it just goes to show you guys, I mean, our YouTube family out there, you guys are great, always thinking about us in some way. You know, those stamps will go a long ways.
It's actually funny because I do need some stamps.
We always,
like he knows.
We're always sending stuff out to, you know, for our business. You know, it's a lot of stuff going to the state for forms, and so we're always running low on stamps. So, like I said, it just seems like you guys always know exactly what we need and when we need it, as far as, you know, safety vests and cones and down to stamps and.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think we've went through quite a bit of that stuff there. Okay, yeah, let's try that one. So, in our notes here, 54 years of nursing. Me and Kristen we were just at a grocery store here just a couple of days ago, and we were coming out into the parking lot, and it was just raining cats and dogs. And you know, just like everything else that happens here, it happens for a reason, I think. But we're standing outside under the awning at Food City, and we get to stand next to this older couple. You know, they're up there. They're in their 80s too, I think, just about like Gary. But we get into this heated conversation while we're waiting for the rain to stop so we can get our groceries out to the car without getting completely flooded. She goes into, you know, they just moved here. She's in her retirement. She's glad to be here. 54 years of nursing.
Wow.
It's kind of what we wanted to move towards. Could you guys imagine 54 years? This lady has seen some stuff, and a lot of it was in the ER. So
yeah.
You know, just the things that she had seen was just amazing. So she got into some of those stories and shared some of that stuff with us while we were standing. Very grateful to have met her. But her husband, I think he was 85 or 86, reaches out and shows me his arm, and his wife says, "Oh, you're okay, just quit." But he said that they were trying to get groceries into the house, and there was a bear.
Oh my God.
And he fought off this bear to get the groceries safe and back into the house. And it was funny. He said, I bet you that bear is still feeling it to this day, what I'd done to him. I bonked him right on the head, he said. But his arm was all messed up and had some big claw marks and all kinds of stuff on it. So
the cost of groceries he really had to put.
Oh my gosh. I just couldn't imagine. I told him, I said, man, at 85, 86, I hope that I can fight off a bear for groceries. And
oh my gosh.
But just a really cool couple there that we got to meet and share some stories with them, and I couldn't believe either one of them.
Shout out to the nurses, because Elijah's grandmother, she just recently passed away in May, and she also was an ER nurse for decades too. Yeah, so shout out to the nurses, because especially in the ER, they see a lot. His brother is also an ER nurse. So
yeah, big shout out to everybody out there that's taking care of them. Listen, it takes a special person to do that, more so than pretty much any of it. I mean, we talk about law enforcement and firefighters and things like that, but I cannot imagine the things that an ER nurse would see and have to handle.
Let's see. Oh, intro Kendra. I guess we're like halfway into this podcast and nobody knows who I am.
Yeah. You're probably going to have to move this section of the podcast to the beginning of the set. See, this is why the best editor in the world will make this happen, because we're sitting here laughing about nobody's going to know who I am, and we're almost done with the podcast. And
So I'm Kendra. I am Jeff and Kristen's oldest. I am 28, and I've been doing the editing since 2021, so going on 5 years this year. I guess people wanted to know how we started the podcast, or we got the idea for the podcast. Last year, I did what was called the Hooked All Summer event, which was an extra video every week in the summer from June through September, or end of August, I think.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of extra work, and coming up this year, I was going to be full-term pregnant with my son in June. So he was due in mid-June. So I was like, that's probably going to be too much for me to do this year.
To do the hook on.
So we decided that we still wanted to do something extra this year, but we wanted to make it a little bit more relaxed, something that was less work on the editing. So we decided that we could kind of knock two birds out with one stone. We could answer a lot of viewers' questions, and we could do the podcast with a little bit less editing than a traditional video would be.
Pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward editing.
Yeah.
I put together a list of just the most common things that I see in the comments, frequently asked questions, topics that they need to address, and we kind of just have an ongoing shared notes app link of ideas for the podcast.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much how it started.
We never dreamed that, this portion of it would take off, but it's been a good place for us to drop information and get it to you guys ahead of a lot of the videos, because we're not always this far ahead. It's usually 3 to 4 weeks out. So the podcast has been very beneficial in getting you guys some of those questions that you want to hear about, or some of the topics that you want to hear about. So I would say that we'll probably continue some of this stuff for season 2. I just don't know, as a family, we don't know how that's going to take place and when it's going to take place just yet, but we'll gather a bunch of info just like we have, and get our Pixel Planet notebook full of really cool stuff there to get out to you guys for season 2. Yeah,
I think initially when we discussed the podcast, we had talked about basically just having it be a replacement for Hooked All Summer. So season 1 would be this summer, and then season 2 would be next summer.
Yeah.
We might adjust that, just kind of depending, because it seems like this has a lot more interest than I thought it would.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but also, we kind of wanted to do 12 episodes because it does kind of replace the exact number of videos that would have been in the Hooked All Summer event.
Yeah.
So that was kind of where we were leading with that.
Yeah.
Just for season 1. So I think this will probably be the last episode in season 1, and then we can talk about.
It's a good place to end it.
Yeah, we could talk about moving on to season 2.
And like you said, it's we never dreamed that it would go this far and this popular. And look, you guys get to see your favorite editor. You get to see her front porch, her back porch. You get to hear her lawnmower.
He's done.
I mean, it's just a win-win as far as you guys. Like I said, we love to share some more of our personal moments with you guys, because you guys you like to know what we're all about, and we're just a family-owned towing company, editor, bringing you the videos, and that's kind of, we want to just keep it on that plane and get you guys some of the videos that you want to see. But
also, I feel like at some point I'm gonna get the comment like, oh, she's got a mowing company, she must be bougie. One of Elijah's childhood friends, he has a small side business with his dad doing mowing, weed eating, garden, landscaping. So we pay him twice a month to come to our yard. To win for his small business, to win for us, because we don't have to buy a lawnmower.
Yeah.
So
it ends up being more cost effective.
yeah. So.
But again, it's just something we share with our personal life with you guys, and this is the good thing about having YouTube family and friends from high school, and it's a good community. If you guys have ever been over to the Smoky Mountains, everybody kind of sticks together and everybody knows everybody, and it's just really good. If you need mowing and car help, and
kind of all just support each other's small business things we've got going on. So
we've got Alora here. This is our oldest grandbaby. If you guys have followed us on our channel, then you've kind of followed some of that journey. And if you've got Kendra on your Facebook page, Instagram, stuff like
YouTube.
that, she's our oldest tow truck girl.
She's about to be 3. She'll be 3 next month. And then we've got
Callum,
who is 10 weeks old today.
So Loves to sing, loves to dance, loves to do all of the fun stuff. So, but we've had a lot of fun here. I guess a question that I wanted to get out to you guys is, me and Kristen had our 30-year anniversary. We wanted to reach out and just kind of touch base on, if you guys follow us, like I said, on social media, and you follow Kendra, then you know kind of what's going on in Team EA personal life.
Yeah.
But me and Kristen had our 30-year anniversary, and we had the opportunity to take, a once-in-a-lifetime amazing trip over to Hawaii, to the Big Island. And we've got some really awesome footage from the Big Island. Everything kind of happened in just an amazing way. Earthquake, we had hurricane,
Volcano.
the first hurricane in years and years. The volcano erupted. So we just had a lot of really good mishaps over there that we thought about sharing with the channel. And again, it's not something that, it's not towing related, and it's, kind of podcast, but kind of not. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Your favorite editor will put you guys an amazing Hawaii anniversary trip together if that's something that you guys think you might want to see. And if it's not, just tell us. We want to make sure that you guys are getting what you want to see out of the opportunity here too. But just let us know. It'd be really cool to share some of that. I think it'd be cool to share, but if you don't, let us know. We'll see if we can get that stuff put together. But we appreciate you guys out there. I know you guys wanted to see and hear more about tow truck stuff too. I don't know if we wanted to dive into that in the podcast.
Think really the only main repeated question that I see a lot of the times is they ask about the stress on the winch cables and how often you inspect them, replace them, what they weigh, what they cost, length,
all of that
specs.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we like I said, we like to get you guys that information and put all that stuff together. So let's try to dive into that a little bit, since we're here at the end of this season, and I feel like maybe that was
pretty much truck stuff.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten into some of the truck stuff. So winch cables, guys. It's usually I do pretty good with all the trucks, usually once a year. Now I have had some lighter years to where they've gone 2 years on winch cables. So it really just depends on the workload and the maintenance. So maintenance on a winch cable is very important. We have to, once a month, pull all of these cables completely out, spray them with whatever lubrication that we might have in the garage, get them wound back up tight, and that usually consists of me putting a cable to the Bronco, putting the Bronco in park and setting the parking brake and dragging it up the mountain. And we get those cables nice and tight. We get a good amount of lube back on them to keep them working good. But for the most part, we try, every month, obviously, when those get re-spooled, we get a chance to look at them. But as far as replacement, about once, I'm going to say a little over a year, maybe a year, 3 or 4 months, we start seeing some snags on them, and we'll get them replaced. And I did have, unfortunately, a company that I'd bought from that had snags on it from the get-go, and I think one of the videos might have caught that. But we try to get some good high quality cables. Now, as far as lengths, that's been a tough one for me too. I'd like to have 100 foot. When I first bought the black truck, it had around 115 foot factory, and when I replaced it, I was very disappointed because I could only find like a 95 foot cable. So Coven got cut short on that one. The big truck, it's the same. He got
short end of the winch.
He did. He really did. The big truck, the red truck's about 120 foot of cable on that one. And again, I'm always looking for the longer, but sometimes it's tough to buy and find.
Somebody had asked too, along kind of coinciding with that, if you've ever had one break, snap on a job.
Yeah. So we have. It's only happened once to me so far. I had a huge box truck, and it's in a video. I had a huge box truck, and I had it snatch block back, and we were trying to pull it up the mountain, and it snapped. And it's very dangerous, very dangerous. But we've moved to try and you'd only be as safe as you can be. There's always going to be accidents that happen out there. But if you've watched the Bailey's stuff, that video is probably coming here soon.
I'm editing it right now.
Okay, so it's going to be a really cool one. So they did a lot of the tests on some of our straps and rigging, and even those straps have become super safe. When they break internally. They don't go flying. And flinging everywhere. So you don't want to miss out on that video once you get that one.
That was really cool because I watched it when she sent you the privated version of it, and I watched it. I thought it was really cool how they break internally too, because you couldn't even really tell that it was broken.
Yeah, you just
like I heard it snap, but it's like it looked the same.
Happened? Yeah, what just happened? It was just a really, I can't say enough good things about Bailey's and how they've helped us grow as a towing company and keeping us safe. So don't miss out on the Bailey's video. We will get that one uploaded, and it'll show you all of that amazing stuff. But that just comes along with it, guys. We, like I said, we just maintenance on that stuff, keeping it going. Dollies.
I did insert a dolly clip in one of the previous ones.
So we got that stuff out there, and I know you guys wanted to see like some more of the tools and what we keep on the big truck. I will try to get that video put together as well.
The only other thing that we haven't gone over is the Stephanie Coon books.
Yes, Dale and Stephanie Coon had sent us some really cool children's books out there too. So I wanted to say thank you to them as well, because I think Dale actually reached out to me this morning, and I'm sorry guys, a lot of this stuff, like I said, will come in the mail, and I try to reach back out to let you guys know that the package is secure. We have it, and we appreciate you guys sending that stuff too.
Yeah, and Alora loves books, so
some of those books get stolen.
Some of them get stolen,
and they come straight here to the Grandbabies, and they love them. So thank you guys. I had a lot of people reach out to me. I kind of wanted to discuss that too for donations. You guys like to see our Christmas, Thanksgiving food, gas giveaways. Throughout the summer, we have collected a good amount of donations that are going to go towards those holidays that are coming here really soon. A lot of people will send checks, money orders. We get a lot of people that'll do Cash App, Venmo. I do have those platforms, and I've been getting a lot of people reaching out wanting to know how to help and support on that. So I can't thank you guys enough. I always get really excited. It's always an awkward moment to try and go to the grocery stores and stalk people and give, and hopefully you're approaching the right person that will accept the help. But I think we do a decent job at that, and I'm sure Kendra gets laughs out of the stuff that doesn't make.
Oftentimes with little kids. A lot of that stuff is either I blur it or it just doesn't get shown because it's got little kids in it. But a lot of that is really, really cool to watch. You guys don't get to see some of the goofy little kids interactions. Actually, in the last podcast episode, I want to say it was Keith. Somebody in the comments said that you should design the Flower Guy t-shirt and sell it, and then all the proceeds from that can go to something else. Like for Christmas or whatever. A lot of some of the other YouTubers have put together platforms like that. There's another one, I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, a lot of you guys will donate to this stuff, and we just found that this is the easiest way to try and give back, and we do catch a lot of those videos where people need tires and gas and things like that. And I don't get to say it enough, because I mean, it seems like we catch a lot of it, but some of it we don't catch enough to get out to you guys on a video. And a lot of the times too, they'll send like super chats, and oftentimes that's me responding like thank you or hearting the comment or whatever, and it kind of, somebody else, I think it was one of the members, like Andy or someone, sent a super chat, and I responded and said thank you, whatever, because it was under a video where you were talking about donating to the schools. Yes. And again, there's sometimes that I'll chime in on some of this stuff, but most of the time it's your favorite editor here trying to get you guys the information that you need, and the thank yous and the hearts, and but like I said, I can't say enough good things about you guys out there. The amount of people that have stopped by, taken time out of their vacation, endured the miserable hot sun in the parking lot to come and give me whatever amount of donation is amazing. I got a battery. I've got a GoPro battery. GoPro battery. We got to fix it. But somebody had commented under that super chat, and they said, "Oh, this is a multi-million-dollar business, and they don't need your money. Go donate it to a local charity," which that's fine. You can donate to a local charity. But I also want to say it's not something that we keep for ourselves. I think he was confusing it for, it just goes in our pocket. No, it goes in a separate fund, and that all gets included in the donation fund. So it's not
do.
something that we just, oh, thanks, and just,
We're going to go have ice cream.
yeah. So,
You love ice cream.
I love ice cream.
You love ice cream. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, Steve.
hi.
Say,
Oh, it's so bright, huh?
Hi.
It's so bright out here.
so this is Alora Jane and Callum Jeffrey, and we're just over the moon excited about grandbabies.
No,
And
this is baby brother.
This is baby brother.
that's-
Yeah.
okay, this is not Callum Jeffrey, this is baby brother, and he is
10 weeks old today.
very bright outside. So, but you know, like I said, we just love, we want to share with you guys, you know, some of our more family moments and things like that. And I hope that that's okay. So you get to learn a little bit more about what we've got going on out here.
And I haven't edited literally anything for my channel since he's been born.
We do. You got a lot of people that like to follow you on, you know, the family happenings of the editor. So, you know, she's just been super busy with both the babies.
I will eventually get to it, but I have obviously footage from around the time he was born, announcing his name. I have all kinds of stuff, but I haven't gotten around to editing yet. So,
But yeah, let us know about any of the upcoming videos, the Hawaii video, if you want to see it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. is all of the original towing videos. So if you don't want to see our family-oriented stuff, then that stuff takes place there.
let me know if you prefer Porch Podcast at noon or at 4, because I've done both, and I don't really know which one to stick with.
Mammy didn't make this video. Mammy is
Wrangling kids.
being Mammy.
Also, let us know if this is something that you maybe want to continue, like, I don't know, once a month. Would that be
That would be really cool.
maybe more manageable instead of once a week?
Yeah, it's been really tough to get this stuff out to you guys, because it's usually, you know, me and Mammy, we're trying to slam this out on the porch in between some phone calls and running, but it works, you know. So whether you guys want to see it in the tow truck, I know last week's episode didn't make it, and
Yeah.
a lot of it was in the tow truck, but we just really want your guys' opinion and how this portion of our YouTube channel should go. And but yeah, let Kendra know on that stuff, and we'll get you guys any of that information that you might want moving forward. I mean, but there's a lot of cool things that change with the business, you know. As the seasons change, really the podcast would change. So I don't know that we would ever really run out of things to talk about.
Probably not. I mean, really, it's like unexpected things have popped up too, like the repo video and the flower watering guy video. Like, all those things were things that you kind of just had to insert immediately and talk about.
Yeah.
So I mean, things come up always to talk
all of our snowstorms that are coming, and then like I said, we've got, you know, Halloween, and we've got, you know, Thanksgiving and our giveaways. So there might be some interesting things that happen, you know, people that we're helping that we might want to get out there and talk about, because there's a lot of that stuff. We've donated mattresses and clothes and food.
Somebody asked about an update on the guy who got the car, how he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that stuff, guys. You know, we're very lucky. We, you know, donating. You know, there's a lot of bigger channels out there that donate, you know, brand new cars and this and that. But I don't think it's all about new. It's about what you need, and our people are more than happy to get, you know, anything to help them out through the season. But like I said, these podcasts could definitely change. We could be all over the place with them depending on the season. So let us know. Let us know. Without you guys out there, we don't know where to go, what direction to go with it. So
yeah, I compiled frequently asked questions, and I said, here we go from there.
It's tough on the editing thing, guys. So I don't know how Kendra does it. You know, when I first started, I was trying to slam out these videos in between towing, and the quality was awful. Like, you guys didn't
Somebody went back to the first video and they were like, oh, is this the first video you guys ever posted? It's really not that bad.
It's really bad. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, you know, big shout out to your editor here. Make sure you let her know what you need as well as us, because you know, a big portion of how things get out to you guys is through the editing process too. So I guess that's a wrap. We're gonna wrap up the back porch on that one. Season 1, episode 12. Who knows where it's gonna go season 2. Couldn't do it without you guys. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna take all these goodies, we're gonna get them hung up and in our bellies. Tic Tac, TikTok, bourbon. We're gonna get totally drunk.
Maybe not totally drunk.
We'll see you guys on the next one.